was the reversal kind of caused a bit of a panic because they never communicated with us. They never said, oh, we're going to renounce this in 1 week. This all of a sudden came out, and then the press came knocking on the door going, are you going to redevelop it? So we've decided to do that. There are some very interesting technical hurdles that have to be overcome there. So to be honest, if you're looking at developing and you're going to develop in that kind of arena, you have this problem that you can do it, but it's not going to be 100% optimized as if you wrote it in Objective-C code, at least not now, right? And we don't know what the future is going to bring on this. If the future is going to bring that we can do perfect cross compilation and then optimize it for 10 different things on the output, because the optimizations are divided into different camps. A lot of it's not just the functionality in the API, some of it is the feel. So, I've got this device and my pan and zoom and twist, rotate feels good on this. But then I go on to a tablet and I start doing what I'm here and it just doesn't feel right. There's just something that's different. So you're always going to have to optimize for all the different things. So I'm anticipating, the development will probably come up with something really usable and sustainable in the next 6 months or so, and probably continue with it. But it depends, how Apple cooperates and how other people, start to cooperate with it as well.
And just, sorry, another question. I saw something the other day on, I think it's Project Quality or something. It's about putting basically Flash output in HTML5. Do you know any details on that, or is that going to be like a publishing option in Flash?
Yeah. No, there's a new tool called Edge. I'm going to be the very first Canadian to be on the alpha list. So yeah, HTML5, jQuery, all Ajax, CSS, and the Flash, the HTML, Canvas, all the stuff that will be supported. So I mean, HTML5 is huge to us. It was funny that the press reported we didn't like HTML5 because, I mean, think about it. HTML stagnated for God how many years now since, I think, in 1999, 4.0 transitional recommendation from the W3C. And when that stagnates, from if I put my Adobe business hat on, that doesn't sell a lot of Dreamweaver, right? You can only add so many new features in Dreamweaver. The thing you're doing is stagnating. Now that the thing's moving again, there's all kinds of options for all the different products to kind of, participate in the development project of building the standard and then go further with it by being the first company to come up with a really good implementation of tools for people to work with it. We're excited about it. Okay. So here's another. Yeah. Here's another thing that is a mobile development trend as well too. So this is one of the things you can do now. You can in the new Flash builder, you can rotate it and go back and forth. What do you think is the best practice? Do you develop landscape and then resize to portrait mode, or you develop a portrait and resize the landscape? Anyone?
It varies from app to app. You can't. There's no one answer for that. And it varies from device to device. But if you're going to look at devices, for the most part, devices are held in portrait mode first.
It is.
Yeah. But it depends on what you need to do with your app.
And there's things that you're going to need to do. I'll get into that. No, you cannot have another prize. There's things that you're going to need to do. So look at this one, right? And look for tweets where you look weird. Okay, now watch what happens when I scale it. Okay, the words get truncated. So, it's not enough to just write once and it's going to run perfectly everywhere. It's not even enough to write it once and it's going to run in any orientation on the same device. You're going to have to scale things down. And the question's still up in the air. You're quite right, it varies from app to app. But a lot of people are finding if you are going to scale, that it's better to do your design in the bigger stretch, because remember, anything below just scrolls off the bottom. So you want it to look good in the wide way and then scale it down. Otherwise, if you have small graphics and scale them up, they can look pixelated and kind of weird. So where were we now? Okay, screen orientation. Any questions on that? Yes?
My question was about the skins of like the application if you get like the native skin of the device. Because I know like in Android, you know, some publish or manufacturers install custom skins, and whether or not like that gets applied to your app or if it's this Air skin.
I haven't actually played with it yet, but I would believe if it's a global skin, it would be. The way we do it now with the Spark components is we skin it, so we can take you know, this and go to the appearance, and we've got a current theme of Spark. You know, we can go wireframe or any one of these skins and choose one of these. Having it dynamically swap out at runtime is something that could be done if there was a consistent way where device manufacturers made their skin available or declared it in a way that was consistent amongst devices. So yeah, I think that's a question probably that the Open Screen project is going to need to look at. Okay. I want to be sensitive of your time here and kind of show a little bit more here. So these are pretty easy to access. You can access the camera, the native camera application, or the camera roll. Oh, here's some pretty cool things here. You know how you press on something and it says, "Oh, make a phone call," and it switches over and makes a phone call. It actually really is only one line of code. So let's add this to our new application that we're building. Navigate to URL. Let's phone somebody. Does anyone have a cell phone on